Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of that is below in the description. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please do hit subscribe and you're more than welcome to leave feedback publicly or privately. Thank you. You're also more than welcome to book a reading via my website dawnstarot.com or on any of my social media outlets. Thank you. Okay, so energetically today, I'm saying full force new moon vibes. I've said that a couple of times in my head and it comes out backwards. But anyway, the new moon vibes are like in serious full flow. And just remember to check in with yourself, your emotional sense. Breathe. There's so much anxiety in the energy. So much anxiety, and it's kind of being further highlighted by the new moon. And this new moon is in Gemini, so it's all about the balance, being in the yang. So just try and maintain balance. Try not to kind of topple it over, because if there's no balance, then it's just a heap of mess basically. So breathe and write out, plant your seeds. Okay, plant your seeds and keep planting them. Stay focused on what you want to happen. Try not to, focus on the what ifs and the unknowns and the unanswerable questions at this moment. But just breathe and stay focused on what you want. Okay? Right, so for today's daily guidance, I am using my Akashic Tarot deck. This is by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. So this is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. Okay, so for today we have my nose. Community. This is all about community. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Right, so the community. This can be literally around your own kitchen table, or it can be in respect of the wider community after all this pandemic is over, and about the lifting of everything and about helping smaller businesses, local businesses, to kind of regain their footing. Also with this, it's that kind of, remember, like there's okay, the people in this image, okay, they're from three, you can kind of nearly see from, can you see there? They're from three different backgrounds, they're from three different, you know what I mean? Their differences are what are uniting them. So that is something to remember as well after this whole lift down is over. It's your differences that unite us. There's so much going on in the image that I'm kind of being dragged here, there and everywhere. You've like got a dream catcher, you've got a Buddha statue, you have like a Freemason's marking on the candle. I'm actually not sure if you'll see that. But there's so much going on in this image, and it's this kind of like everyone unite. For some of you, there's there's like a Jewish symbol there as well. Wow. It's like we're all coming together. And that is what's happening right now with this whole pandemic. The whole world globally has come together to, to deal with this and to unite. But after this is lifted, after lockdown is lifted, and then all of a sudden the fingers are being pointed and blame is being laid at people's doors and you didn't do this, you didn't do that, blah, 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 blah. Please don't get involved with that, because that brings down what, we have globally done. With this card also, it's about that kind of touching base with your family and your friends and truly knowing what's important in life. And kind of like when we figured this out in this pandemic, that it is about the people under your roof or the close communities where we live. It's this kind of like, don't lose sight of that when lockdown is lifted. Don't lose sight of that when the rat race restarts. And try and stay true to what you have come to realise in lockdown. If it's not something that you want to get back involved with, or what do you want to change? to stay close to your community. In this community, and I know when I'm saying community, people are like literally kind of going, oh yeah, but I don't really like the area I live. No, I wouldn't call them very community wise. No, that mightn't be the case, but the people under your roof, your close family and your close friends, they are your community. They are your tribe. So it's them. You know, like what, and it's you. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that you really, really want? And find a way to do that. Mightn't be done overnight. As I keep telling people, Rome wasn't built in a day. So, you know, find a way. If it's meant to be, it'll be, as they say. Yeah. And I keep getting focused in on the candle and the sunflower. Both are tremendous. There's the candle and there's the sunflower. Both of them are tremendous signs for the light, essentially. And I'm after turning off the card as well, the deck. Winged messengers. Anyone waiting on a note? That sounds like pigeon carriers. I'm saying that. Anyway, with this, it's this kind of like, for some of you, you are getting your messages from your loved ones, and it will be in the shape of a bird. You know, their presence, whether it be a bird, a robin, which I've had in the garden as I'm like digging and kind of trying to get a space to plant flowers, etc, etc, etc. And this bowed little robin comes up and sits on the stone beside me. Every time I go to take a picture, grab my phone, take a picture, he's gone. And I'm like, oh, but I know who it is, so it's really, really nice. And then there's a lot of pigeons, and some people get like, that's the most random bird. I know it is, but it's to do with the person in spirit, not necessarily you. You know, if your loved one in spirit, or your friend in spirit, or your old neighbour that you're really quite close to, you know, had a thing about pigeons. You know what I mean? Like, that's his sign or her sign. Same with like anything. You know, it's the smaller things, it's the details, it's the small details, the random things that you're like, oh, and bring you straight back to a memory of someone, or like in a time and space. That's who that is. Okay? So there's a lot of messages coming. And also, it's kind of stepping away from messages from spirit. Who's waiting on news? If you're waiting on news, this is the great card to have. T for 2, anyone? So, yeah, that's a really good card. A quite positive card as well. Okay, but that is the extra card. Right, so community, don't lose sight of it. Don't lose sight of what the kind of epiphanies that you've had in lockdown for your future as we leave lockdown. And remember to breathe and check in with yourself. Okay, thank you all so much. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Namaste, my friends. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.